Hey everybody, thank you for joining me for my first load on Resident Evil 3. The big day is here. I've had this loaded on my PS4 since last night, and I'm not going to lie, this really did help me get through my day. As you can see, I'm all ready to go. Apparently I have a costume I can already change into. I'm not going to do anything like that, I'm going to leave it vanilla. The idea of these games is these are games that I've been looking forward to playing, and now you get to see me play it for the first time and my genuine reaction to it. The I am playing this on PS4 Pro, and I've cheated a little bit. Rather than bring my PS4 upstairs to where I've got the computer system and everything, I am actually recording this through PS4 Remote Play, which has been working pretty well. Uh, just in case it comes up into shot, it's a custom controller, but it's the one I got with the Death Stranding PS4 and with the dual back button attachment. Sorry, Harley. Yes, I am using it. So let's go in and play and see what happens. I have set the color settings. I've agreed to the terms, so hopefully this should start everything off. I have been looking forward to this. Ah, there you go. Just when you think you get through all the options. No, standard. That's cool. Oh, another thing that might not be representative is I have a solid state drive installed in my PS4, so load times will hopefully be a little bit better than
This
normal.
pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city, commercial buildings. Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
He was knocked unconscious.
Citywide emergency is declared.
Sorry, sound did work. I'm just trying to keep the swearing down. Oh, it's all Umbrella's fault.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella.
They really are. I'm interested to see how much of the story they changed from the old Resident Evil 3 Nemesis 20-something years ago.
All of us.
Stars. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I've been avoiding a lot of the reviews that have come out over the last couple of days because, as I said, I wanted this to be unspoiled, my reaction. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic then. This is amazing. Nemesis. And I'm going to guess this is Jill. So yeah, because it's my first run through, that looks like an Easter egg of an early Claire poster there, basically. You will be getting a lot of tutorial prompts, and you will have probably a fair bit of me not knowing what's going on. So yeah, do not watch these videos for pro gamer stuff. Oh man, look at that water. Whoop, that looks bad. I shouldn't be surprised it looks so good. This is built on the same engine they did Resident Evil 7 on, and I'll tell you what, until Project Alex, which I'm still flipping up buying, only because of time, not because of lack of want, RE7 in VR was amazing. No, it's just busted. Look at those. Oh, those water effects, if Rob from PlayStation Access played scary games, they would keep him very happy. I really want to watch the PlayStation Access playthrough because Dave, the resident chicken, has been streaming this, so when I have finished doing this little first impressions and before I start playing my proper game with Rabbit looking over my shoulder, because she's also been looking forward to watching me play this. I fully intend to sit down and watch Dave doing this for the first time. A shadow. This is... Yes, I'm geeking out. I am sure this is not fun for anyone to watch, but I am absolutely loving this. 21st, what can I... No, I can't do anything to zoom in. Moose Donuts. Oh, man. So... Okay, we just push the door, apparently. Oh, Jill, I think you can... Oh, of course. Everyone's got a gun just sitting in there. Bathroom. Is this the oh, nosebleed? Oh. Nightmare? Oh man, that's not good. That is the... Sorry, I'm going to do something. I have my smartwatch on and someone's trying to get in touch with me. And like, no, don't do it. It's got to be a nightmare. Considering that's Jill who you play. Escape Raccoon City.
Gets worse every night.
So remember how I was trying to keep the swearing down? Oops.
3 more days, then I can kiss this town goodbye.
Worst month of your life. I am not surprised. Ah, and that's why the water was there. They wanted to cut down. Reflections for the spoiler, maybe? What do we got here? Just the light. Jill seems fairly heavily medicated for some reason. Is that the beret? That is the beret. So many little Easter eggs. This is amazing. Jill's report. It's been 2 months since that mess with Umbrella. Post a written record of what I've found. This is why they're so negative. Sleeping and sleeping. That many pills I don't think would count as minor difficulties. Sleeping. So the timelines for these games were weird even when these were new. First came Resident Evil, and then Resident Evil 2. Unsealed envelope if we pinned at home. Eyes has come back. Well, we know he's coming to silence her. Nemesis. Yes, sorry. And then there was Resident Evil 2, which introduced Leon. And then Resident Evil 3 starts just before Resident Evil 2, but finishes after Resident Evil 2. So there's a lot of crossover in the timelines and things, which is one of the reasons why they were able to get this out relatively so fast, because things like the police station feature prominently in both games. Still got in the fridge. Raccoon milk. Just no. So that faucet's still on. I've lost control again. That's the bit from the trailer. But her gun's not there. So I thought that would have been a clue as to where you would pick up your weapon. Where's your phone, Jill? Over there, I'm guessing.
All right, I'm coming. Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my...
Oh! I did not expect it that quickly. Oh, if that's too loud for the mic, I am really sorry. Oh, man. Hello, big fella. Ooh. I felt that. Yeah, okay. We're in trouble.
What the hell is that thing?
I notice a definite lack of firearms picked up. Oh! So this is weird. It's letting me run and do things, but it's also taking control away from me, which I'm not a massive fan of in most things. Is there anything to pick up or do anything? No.
What the hell?
Oh no!
No way.
He's not doing good, so we go through here, I guess. Oh! I should stop looking away. There's a tentacle. Keep going, Joe. Oh, no. Okay, so that's good. The problem with it being so seamless is I don't know when I should be hitting buttons and when I shouldn't. Run, run, run. We're going for 12 minutes. Okay, I will play for a little bit longer.
Okay.
Oh! I really thought that's where we would have gotten away. Which is, of course, why I should have expected the jump scare. You just smash through the floor. You're gonna bring that down. Run. Run. Trying to run. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, that is a great introduction to a character. I'm loving it. I'm hurt. Okay, that's how you get a trophy.
Jill, over here.
Brad,
You okay?
what was that thing?
Damned if I know. But right now it's got a hard-on for the only 2 stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
So Brad was the helicopter pilot that everyone makes fun of from the first game because he flew away and left the team alone, which you kind of gets inferred was on Albert Wesker's orders. That's a whole lot of Resident Evil backstory lore there. Oh man, this looks so good. There are bits of frame skipping that I'm seeing. I don't know how much of that is because of remote play.
We gotta be dreaming. How could this many people be infected?
Because that's how pandemics work out.
Here they come!
That's a good point. I don't know if this should have been released right now. I suppose we already knew what was going on. It couldn't really be more in bad taste. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Get off. Ow. Oh! Okay, so that I did not expect. I did not expect a you're dead so soon into the game. They don't muck around. I don't know where I should be going. I think it should be into the bar. Can I position myself a little bit? Nope.
Brad! Here they come!
In here!
Yes, I should be trying to get to the bar.
There's so many.
I just took the old Resident Evil. I shouldn't have. I know that these guys are faster now. That's, yeah, okay. You could have wedged the door with that, but. Oh. Sorry, I was about to say, so that's how we get the knife. Nope.
We're gonna make a run for it.
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No.
Yeah, Brad's already dead.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
Smart choice.
I'm sorry, Brad.
Sorry, the smart choice was actually Brad's. Give her time to go before he turns. Okay, that's how we're gonna go.
Sorry.
Okay, so Brad's in trouble. Well. Oh man. Okay, run away. I've only got 1 round left. Uh-oh. Crawling. Okay, that's apparently automatic. The zombies on the bus come out to play.
Down there! Get to the parking garage roof!
Okay.
Parking garage. Got it.
What have I got to get through to do that?
Sir, are you alright?
Stay back!
I was actually about to shoot him, so I'm glad he started
Come
talking.
on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far. I can
The
take
only safe place is in here!
Okay. That's one way to look at the situation. That sounds pretty cool too. I'm not sure how this is going to come out, but on my headphones, that's coming out really nicely. Ammo. Okay. That's not stressful at all. Oh wow. Is he stuck in there? Please be stuck in there. There we go. See, in hindsight, I probably should have. Oh! Get off. Okay.
Shit.
Oh, come on. Oh man, I can't hit anything. Oh, don't want you to kill me. Cool. Good enough. Only got 1 round left. Oh, this is very tense. Boop. Probably wouldn't have done that, but it works. Okay, so something's on the other side. I've got 1 round left. Okay, I was only going to do this for 20 minutes. Might have to go a little bit longer. Yeah, the cut between gameplay and cutscenes is really disconcerting. Oh! Ow! Oh no, have I got to fight Nemesis with 1 round? I gotta run away from Nemesis with 1 round.
Sorry.
She is very nice apologizing to everybody.
Damn it.
So we know this is gonna sort of wait till he's close
It's
and...
my turn, bitch.
Okay. Bang. Oh! Oh wow! They caution caps or? Ow! No airbags. Oh man, I don't know how somebody would forget Nemesis. I don't know how Jill would get up after something like that. Oh man. Oh wow. I don't want to set the world on fire. What am I supposed to do?
Hey! Fuckface!
Okay. Is that a rocket that he just caught and threw back? Yes, it was. Hello, Carlos. Oh, this is so cool.
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
So when I used to play the Resident Evil games back in the PlayStation 1 days, this is all... Well, you had some cutscenes like this, but they were mainly top-down, isometric, and what's called tank controls. You sort of turn a circle with the left and right and then walk forward. How are we doing here?
Hope so.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here, where?
Subway?
My guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter.
Yep.
It's safe.
So I think this is about to take us to where the
Personal
demo
space.
started. Oh,
Okay,
there's the
I get
video, film
Let's go.
posters.
Oh, come on. Who's the dipshit that closed this?
So
Sorry, I'm gonna have to
many
go around.
Easter eggs. It's so
Hey, what do
cool.
you know about that monster?
He's big, he's ugly, and he
Nothing.
doesn't like
I've
us.
never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks.
Carlos is real. There was a couple of cringy
Listen,
lines in the
promise you
demo,
everything.
but that's really bad.
I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? Look, you don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming? Come on, it's this way.
Yes, this was the demo. Just curious. So when we played this in the demo, I think it was the party one. Could have been the cold Japanese restaurant one. It was actually movie posters for Resident Evil 3, the game, coming out today. No bubblehead. And then now we're up to the demo. So I'm gonna stop playing after this point, and I'll tell you what I felt after all this time. I think it's been pretty obvious if you've been watching, but
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask
fine young lady her name.
She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill.
People that have
I am
already played
UBCS
Resident Evil
platoon leader
are
Mikhail
watching
Victor.
Mikhail,
My team
and
was sent
they're already
here
starting to feel a little bit
rescue
sad. I know I am.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot
That's
do this
defeatist
alone.
talk. Can do it alone.
All right. I'm in. But I am on their side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
Typical Umbrella side glance.
All right, Super Cop.
Here you
I
go.
love this answer.
We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
First things first.
Okay.
We need to get you geared up.
Costume. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Okay, so I've been recording for 25 minutes, but apparently I've only been playing for 10 minutes. Okay, this is the problem of doing this live and unscripted. I am going to do just a
Head up the street,
little
bro.
bit more.
You'll find supplies there.
All right.
The good old crafting guide. Resident Evil staple. Get different items, mix them together, combine them, get different things. Okay. Now this is something that I talked about when I was testing setting all this up. See those light reflections in the posters and in the walls? That's all coming from that fluoro. That's what ray tracing. That's the big deal about RTX is all about. It looks amazing. It is immersive. It is giving this game a very cinematic feel. But
Working on
this
it.
is
So
on
what's the
PlayStation.
plan?
This was designed and built a decade before, well,
And how
coming
long
up
do
to
you
a
last?
decade. Because don't forget, even though PlayStation's been out for PlayStation 4 has been out for
Copy that. Let's do
7
this
years, I want to say. The chip and everything had been designed for a year or two before that. So the ability to get effects like this, we have come so far. I say we, developers have come so far in making. Okay, so combined tutorial. Resident Evil staple. Combine stuff together. Why did I already know what was here? Because this is in the demo, so I had a fair inkling of what was happening. So mixing a green herb and a red herb in the notes that you saw earlier gives you a full health potion, basically. There will be differences. I need a key or something to get into that. Can I bust the lock? Yes, I close it. Nope. Okay. Yeah, how far we have come in terms of graphics and what can be done is just amazing. So yes, I am. That's going to be a puzzle
It almost
piece.
looks like I could get this working if I plug in the right whatever it is.
Looks like you need a hand for the clock, maybe. Maybe it's just the lighting. And then the good old save point. I'm actually not going to save this because I am going to play this again with Rabbit. Oh, there's the herb mixtures. The 3 greens I think is new. I don't remember mixing 3 together. I remember mixing red and green and blue and yellow and things along those lines.
More survivors. We've got to get that train moving.
So because I knew what was coming, I had a lot more to talk about. Oh, apparently I can't shoot. Ah, no. You know, one thing about zombies is, even though you kill them, they're already dead. They get back up, so I tend to stab them a lot and try to. Sorry, I trail off. I have seen this area before, but there's also differences from the demo, so I'm curious to see what's happening. So you know something bad's about to happen. There's the blood, there's the light, and then one of the things I love about the RE games is there's the shadow, there's the zombie feeding, and there's ammo. Oh. So there's a few people I know that will not like playing Resident Evil because at its heart it is a horror game. Okay. Come on, fall down. Now, if that takes too long, I have had it happen before where they get back up. I swear I'm not being a psycho. I just don't want them getting back up behind me. So we'll push that out. Then we got the toy store. Can I get into the toy store yet? Nope. Need some sort of key or something to get into that. So, and even without HDR graphics, the lighting effects on this game are just, look at, well, I went that little bit too far forward. The way the fire reflects and goes, looks like you should be able to see it, but the light effects and everything is just phenomenal.
Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you tell him. So, I gotta go put that fire out. To do that, I gotta do stuff, which means I gotta come this way. And an area is opened up. It's all very standard video game things. If you kind of look past the zombies and the fact they're literally trying to eat you. Talking about standard video game tropes, Big Red Barrel. Who's played Doom? Later, boss. And then there's one more thing I want to show off when we come down here. So this is something that... So there's a couple of zombies there doing things, and there's that little electrical generator. You've actually got environmental traps now, which I think is great. So yeah, that will do. So, first impressions. The demo is very reflective of the gameplay. So if you're not sure if you want to play Resident Evil, grab the Raccoon City demo. It is completely free, it is untimed, and starts when you walk into the train and start talking to Mikhail. So you'll actually get about another half an hour into the game to what you're seeing me play now. Resident Evil has a place in my heart. It's one of my favorite games that I started playing when I was growing up. And next to Final Fantasy, for me, it was always a PlayStation exclusive. It wasn't the case by a long shot. My favorite game, apart from Resident Evil 4, was Resident Evil Codename Veronica X, which was how to explain it? Canonically, it is Resident Evil 3, but there was the contract with Sony and a few other things, so Nemesis became Resident Evil 3, and that's why Veronica X does not have a number in the title. So a lot of people think it was a spin-off, but it's an amazing game. And in terms of this remake that Capcom's been doing, I do hope they skip 4. Like, 4 still stands on its own. Remaster maybe, but not this kind of remake. And do Code Veronica X, because I think I've been saying Codename Veronica X, but it's definitely just Code Veronica X. That was amazing. But things about the Resident Evil series. Yeah, the gameplay's come in. Gunplay has come into it, but this goes back to where it's not an action-oriented run and shoot everything. Survival horror at its core is conserving your ammunition, knowing when to use it, when not to use it, mastering dodging zombies. There is a new evade mechanic, which I haven't showed off in this. Actually, I might be able to just while I talk. So you can sidestep and duck zombies. And you need to be careful how you do it, because if I... So you can side around and duck and run away from them. Learning those kind of things, which boil down to timing, so it really is just practice, lets you do amazing things in the Resident Evil series. Graphically, you can see it. It's phenomenal. It's just fantastic. And I did a screenshot comparing the Xbox One S to the PS4 Pro. Now, the Xbox One S did look a little muddier, but it still looked great. It played really well. I haven't actually played the demo on the PlayStation 4. Another thing I want to do before I start playing the game properly is I want to go back and collect all 20 Mr. Charlie bobbleheads. There's this little side thing to find where there's these 20 statues that you can basically shoot, and once you collect them all, something unlocks. It's one of the things I've been avoiding looking up. But when you played in Resident Evil 7, I think they were called Mr. Everywhere, and when you did it, it gave you access to something. I'm not trying to be vague, I honestly just can't remember. Because one of the things about Resident Evil is once you've played through it once, when you do things like find combinations and puzzle solutions, you start learning how to go through the game. You don't have to replay whole sections to find how you got the answer. You can just go up to the lock, type in the answer, keep going. And that's how you get these phenomenal speed runs. I finish, well, when I was still playing it, I haven't actively played it for a year. I would finish a section of Resident Evil 2 anywhere between 2 and 3 hours. Not on the hardest difficulty, but on a higher difficulty. When you do that, you start getting rankings, you start unlocking things like weapons with unlimited ammo, extra health lives, different costumes to run. There's all these just nice little things that let you go back and revisit things. So as horrible as the subject matter is, escaping flesh-eating zombies, it's a game that once you get into the flow of it, you don't have to worry about that part because very rarely will you get hurt. That takes a lot of practice, but it's not like practicing to do rocket jumps and no-scope sniper shots in a lot of first-person shooter games. It's timing games. If you can play Guitar Hero, those skills will actually help you in a Resident Evil game. The setting up what's happening, setting up the world, well, you watched it with me. There's this huge thing chasing after you. Yes, I've got a lot of backlore because I've played the original games, but they have twisted the story, so I still don't know exactly what's going on. But it's like setting up any action or horror movie. Big bad guy. You're not going to be able to beat him until the script tells you to. He's got plot protection. They're doing really well at, and when I say they, I mean Capcom, is doing really well at setting up the story without having you flick through tons and tons and tons of text or watching 30 minutes of cutscenes. I did say the transition between gameplay and cutscenes was bugging me a little bit because my reaction when Nemesis is chasing me and grabbing me is, okay, I need to hit him with something, or I need to do something along those lines. That wasn't happening. I was just getting you've just activated the pause menu and destroyed the flow of everything that's happening. That's where I like some games, they will, when there's a cutscene, they will add a film grain. So you get a very subtle visual representation that it's like, hey, just put the controller down or don't worry about trying to do anything right now. Just sit back, absorb what's going on in front of you. We'll give you the controls back in a second. That's actually where I liked the God of War remake, even though I haven't finished that one yet. Very few times was control taken away from you. Not just in camera angles. If I can still run around, but the camera says, hey, go look over this way. That's fine, I've got no problem with that. At no point would I hit a button and destroy the flow of everything that was happening. That I would prefer. But short of that, I'm still really looking forward to playing this. And my strongest recommendation, if you're not sure if you are, is grab the Raccoon City demo. It's free. Unlike the demo for Resident Evil 2, there's no time limit. That is one thing that really, I'm not upset, but disappointed me, because you had 30 minutes for the original Resident Evil 2 remake demo when it came out. And once that 30 minutes was up, you couldn't do anything. Like, it was just, no, that's it, done. You've gone as far as you can. Wait for the main game. The Resident Evil 3 demo gives you a very small section of the map where you've just started exploring it in here. But there is a lot to explore and a lot of things to do, and gives you a real sense for the game. And if if it takes you half an hour, 45 minutes to get used to the flow of the controls and what you're doing when starting into it, start again and see what you think. It's only going to give you a head start for this game. So my final thoughts on my first impressions are, yep, Resident Evil is not for everybody. Unlike a lot of games, this has a great way to get into it and see how much you will enjoy it or not. If you were jumping out of your scare and like, oh no, when you saw when you saw the Nemesis appear, I know I got shocked and came back and oh, why did I look away? If you couldn't handle that, don't play this game. When I died, which was completely inadvertent, if that's not a graphical level you can handle, don't play this game. Not dying is a good way to avoid those scenes, but traditionally zombies mutate and you get that very visceral gooey woo coming out and makes the thing look very tame. And if you don't remember the movie The Thing, then I'm even older than I thought, and you are missing out on a really good movie. I'm going to enjoy playing this. I'm going to sit and play it with Rabbit. The highest praise I can give Resident Evil 2 is I was running around a library. There's no story spoilers in any of this. And Mr. X, its version of Nemesis, was walking around the room and all you can hear is boom, 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 boom as it's walking around. And Rabbit just looks up from whatever she was doing. What the F is that? Like, it pulled her into the game from not just the graphics. Graphically, it's very beautiful, but the music, the setting, and the sound quality. That's something that I don't know if you're going to get while watching this video. Yes, you've heard a few things. Yes, things are coming through, but the way the sound grabs you and makes you a part of this world is amazing. So, yes, I'm absolutely loving it. Full review when I can get to it. If you would like to actually sit and watch me play it, I don't always have time to stream. My workload during the day, usually by the end of the day, I'm a little bit brain dead. So sitting and talking and trying to keep up with a chat or interactions along those lines is pretty difficult. But if it's something you would like to see me do, or Doom, which I need to go back and keep playing, I haven't touched it for a week and it's almost hurting me. The only reason it's not fully hurting me is because I've got this. I'm going to play this, and when this annoys me, I'm going to go pick up a really big space gun and shoot a lot of demons because it's fun. But if you would like to see me streaming and just little stints and seeing how I play, and just drop me a line in the comments. Otherwise, if you are looking forward to playing Resident Evil 3, or if this has given you a little bit of a better inkling, let me know. I love the feedback. But thank you for joining me. I hope this made a lot of sense. I can't give a review score because I haven't finished it. All I can tell you is there's a lot of games. I'm going to pick on, I was going to say Almost Human, but that's a TV show. Detroit Become Human. By this stage, I was like, nah, I'm not playing this. I'm done, because the controls were janky and the control being taken away from me was weird, and I couldn't control the camera. There's a whole lot of things. So that's really what these first impressions are for. Do I think it's worth keeping playing, and am I having fun playing it? If you can't tell from the looks on my face, then I'm doing it wrong. Let me know. Let me know if I need to expand more or think more out loud when I'm talking or anything along those lines. But enough of me talking. Once again, thank you for joining me. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I hope everyone's staying safe, and I will catch you on the next video. Thank you.